Let me ask you something. Have you ever helped someone so much that they actually got weaker? Have you ever said yes when every part of you wanted to say no? Have you ever achieved something big but felt completely empty inside? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you're about to discover why, and more importantly, what to do about it. Welcome to Artificial Fluency. I'm your teacher, and today we're exploring 8 life-changing lessons while improving your English. These aren't just language lessons, they're insights that will transform how you think about success, relationships, and happiness. We'll learn advanced vocabulary, practice complex sentence structures, and explore ideas that successful people spend years discovering. Ready to level up your English and your life? Let's begin. Here's our first truth, and it might shock you. Sometimes helping people actually hurts them. Let me explain with a story. Imagine you have a friend who always forgets their wallet every time you pay for them. You think you're being kind, but what happens is they never learn to remember their wallet. Your help becomes their crutch. Key vocabulary. Crutch. Something you depend on too much. Example. Checking my phone became a crutch for avoiding conversation. Enable. To make someone's bad behavior possible. Example. By doing her homework, she was enabling his laziness. Dependency. Needing someone or something to function. Example. His dependency on others prevented his growth. Here's the deep truth. When you constantly rescue someone, you send a hidden message. You can't do this without me. That's not love. That's control disguised as care. Think about it this way. If I go to the gym with you and lift all your weights, will you get stronger? Of course not. Growth requires personal effort. You can't transfer your sacrifice into someone else's success. This is deep stuff, right? If you're learning both English and life wisdom, hit that like button and subscribe. Comment below. Have you ever helped someone too much? Better approach phrases. I believe you can handle this. What do you think you should do? I'm here if you need me, but try first. You're stronger than you think. Grammar point. Second conditional for hypothetical situations. If I always helped you, you wouldn't learn. If you never struggled, you couldn't grow strong. Common mistake. Don't say, if I will help you always. Use if I always helped you for hypothetical present situations. Lesson 2. No is a complete sentence. You don't need to explain, justify, or apologize for protecting your boundaries. Let's learn how saying no actually improves relationships. When you say yes but mean no, what happens? You feel resentment. The other person feels your reluctance. Nobody wins. Key phrases for saying no. That doesn't work for me. I can't commit to that. I need to prioritize other things. Not right now. I've changed my mind. I deserve better. Important. Notice these are statements, not questions. You're not asking permission to say no. Vocabulary: resentment, anger from feeling treated unfairly. Saying yes when you mean no breeds resentment. Boundaries: limits you set for yourself. Healthy boundaries create healthy relationships. People-pleasing: always trying to make others happy. People-pleasing seems kind, but often causes problems. Here's what science shows. People who say no regularly have higher self-esteem and lower anxiety. Why? Because every no to others is a yes to yourself. Real story. A woman spent 40 years saying yes to everything her family wanted. One day, she finally said no to hosting a holiday dinner. Her daughter's response? "At first, I was mad, but then I realized you've never said no to me. You deserve to." Grammar structure: the more, the more. The more you say yes to others, the less you respect yourself. The more you set boundaries, the more people respect you. Here's lesson 3. Your attention is more valuable than money. Money lost can be earned back. Attention spent is gone forever. Think about this morning. How much time did you spend scrolling through your phone, worrying about something you can't control? That's attention you'll never get back. Vocabulary for attention: attentional control, ability to focus deliberately. Attentional control predicts success better than IQ. Mental energy, your brain's capacity for focus. Every decision uses mental energy. Cognitive load, how much your brain is processing. Reduce cognitive load by limiting choices. Stop wasting attention on people who don't value yours, problems you can't solve, comparing yourself to others, reliving past mistakes, worrying about unlikely futures. Are these lessons hitting home? Subscribe for more English lessons that teach real wisdom. Where do you waste the most attention? Tell me in the comments. Better attention phrases. Is this worth my mental energy? I choose to focus on what I can control. I'm investing my attention wisely. This doesn't deserve my headspace. Present perfect for life experience. I've wasted years thinking about that. I've learned to guard my attention. I've never regretted ignoring drama. Lesson 4 will change how you think about success. Achievement without alignment feels like failure. What does this mean? When your accomplishments don't match your values, they feel empty, like wearing clothes that don't fit, uncomfortable, no matter how expensive they are. Key vocabulary: alignment, things matching or agreeing. His actions weren't in alignment with his words. Hollow, empty inside despite appearance. The victory felt hollow without his family there. Values. What's truly important to you? Success means different things based on your values. Examples of misalignment: getting promoted but losing family time, earning money through work you hate, winning by compromising your integrity, achieving goals that others set for you. The truth: you become successful by what you get. You become happy by what you lose, specifically ego and envy. Ego is excessive self-importance. His ego pushed everyone away. Envy is wanting what others have. Envy poisoned her happiness. These two emotions destroy connection, and connection is the real source of happiness. Conditional perfect for regrets. If I had followed my values, I would have been happier. I could have achieved less, but enjoyed more. Lesson 5 is uncomfortable but powerful. The people who frustrate you most teach you most about yourself. When someone annoys you, ask, what part of myself am I seeing in them? This is called projection, seeing your own issues in others. Examples: hate when people are late. Maybe you struggle with time. Annoyed by show-offs. Perhaps you want more recognition. Frustrated by lazy people. Could be you're too hard on yourself. Your emotional reactions are messengers. Triggers show your wounds. Jealousy reveals your desires. Anger exposes your boundaries. Defensiveness indicates your fears. Impatience reflects your expectations. Vocabulary. Trigger. Something that causes strong emotion. That comment was a trigger for her. Projection. Putting your feelings onto others. His criticism was really projection. Mirror. Something that reflects truth. People are mirrors for our own issues. Useful phrases. This is triggering me because I'm projecting my fear onto them. They're mirroring something in me. This reaction is teaching me about myself. Lesson 6. People remember how you made them feel long after they forget what you achieved. Think about someone important from your past. What do you remember? Their job title or how they treated you? Science shows emotional memory outlasts factual memory. We forget achievements, but remember when someone truly listened, when someone showed up for us, when someone believed in us, when someone was patient with us, when someone made us feel valued. Vocabulary for kindness. Affection. Warm, caring feelings. Her affection was more valuable than her advice. Dignity. Treating someone with respect. He gave me dignity when I had none. Presence. Being fully there for someone. Your presence matters more than presence. Grammar. Past continuous for background emotions. She was always making me feel important. He was constantly showing he cared.
They were forever supporting my dreams.
Lesson 7. People change more from being understood than from being corrected. We think we help by pointing out mistakes, but people already know their flaws. What they need is someone who sees beyond those flaws. Instead of, "You should do this," try, "Help me understand." Instead of, "You're wrong about," try, "I see why you feel." Final lesson. We remember endings more than middles. This is called the peak end rule. One bad goodbye can ruin years of friendship. One kind ending can heal decades of distance. Always end conversations well. Leave places better than you found them. Finish relationships with respect. Close chapters with grace. Vocabulary. Peak end rule. Judging experience by its peak and end. The peak end rule explains why last impressions matter. Grace. Elegant, dignified behavior. She handled the ending with grace. Let's review our 8 life-changing lessons. Overhelping creates weakness, not strength. Saying no builds respect and self-worth. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Achievement without alignment feels empty. Your triggers teach you about yourself. Kindness is remembered longer than success. Understanding changes people more than correction. Endings matter more than middles. These aren't just nice ideas, they're practical tools. Use the English phrases we learned to implement these lessons. I believe you can handle this. Empowerment. That doesn't work for me. Boundaries. Is this worth my mental energy? Attention. This doesn't align with my values. Integrity. Your homework, choose one lesson. Write 3 sentences about how you'll apply it. Use the vocabulary we learned. Remember, you repeat what you don't repair. You repeat what you don't reflect on. These patterns don't disappear with time. They disappear with work. Thank you for these 60 minutes of deep learning. We've covered advanced vocabulary, complex grammar, and life-changing wisdom. You're not just improving your English, you're improving your life. If these lessons resonated with you, share this with someone who needs to hear them. Subscribe for more English lessons that go beyond language. Comment below which lesson will change how you live. This is Artificial Fluency, reminding you that learning English opens doors, but understanding life opens possibilities. Keep learning, keep growing, keep reflecting.